daily devotional feed for February 1st. Today's title is Redemption Through His Blood. Our memory verse is taken from Luke 22, verse 20 in the NIV version. This is my blood poured out for you. The full verse in the NIV says, in the same way after the supper he took the cup, saying, This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you. On the night before Jesus was arrested, he had one last supper with his closest friends. Closest friends meaning his disciples. But this wasn't just a meal, it was something deeply special. Jesus used bread and a cup of wine to explain what was about to happen. He told them that the bread represented his body and the cup represented his blood, given and poured out to save them. Why did Jesus talk about his blood? Well, because his death was the price for our freedom. In the Bible, blood represents life, and it was through Jesus' death, through his blood, that we were redeemed. Redemption means being brought back. We were lost in sin, but Jesus paid the price to bring us back to God. This is why we take the Lord's Supper to remember. Jesus wants us to never forget what he did for us on the cross. Not just that he died, but that he chose to give us life, his life, because he loves us. You don't have to be an older person to understand this. Every time you hear about Jesus' blood or see communion in church, remember, Jesus gave everything so that you could be free. His sacrifice wasn't just for the adults, it just wasn't for your parents, it was for you. Jesus came to save you. So in summary, Jesus' Last Supper was supposed to is him talking to his friends, to the disciples, telling us what was going to happen, which was his death. It was almost like a foreshadowing of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. But what we learned today is that we gained freedom and we gained redemption through Jesus' blood. We were unholy, dirty, but then he cleansed us with his blood, his holy blood. Prayer point. Thank Jesus for shedding his blood to redeem you from sin, and pray for a deeper understanding of what it means to belong to Jesus. Thank you for listening to the Daily Devotional for February 1st.